Welcome back to the weekly news roundup. This is the business and the SillyVille edition. These are recorded live Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And before we get into the news, I would like you to comment down below. I am considering stopping doing these smaller edited down versions, just keeping the full live stream up and putting in timestamps. Would that be just as good, or would that be horrible because you want it without all the chat stuff around it? Let me know in the comments. I want to get a general feel, and who knows, maybe I'll start running this thing like Elon Musk. Should we get this guy on here? How about this guy? Hey, we'll let the people speak. But let me know down below because it'll save a little bit of time, and we'll have a little bit fewer non-Linuxy videos on the channel. That's my rationale. So that we can have more, come to the channel, get a lot more Linux, a little bit less news. One big long news, but it'll have timestamps. If that would work for you just as well, let me know in the comments down below. I'm thinking about doing that starting next week, and I would love to see your input. All right, with the announcements out of the way, never mind. Mercedes wants to charge buyers a subscription to go faster. How long before we have a subscription on a car to go at all? Okay, you got your car. You just paid $150,000. I think these Mercedes, by the way, $109,000. I think Louis Ross was saying $109,000 for a car. Now you got to pay us $100 a month to keep the thing driving. Is it enough to put gas in there? No, gas is extra. We want your money. If you still are buying Mercedes when it has this option, you guys should be like, you guys, every one of you guys who are looking to buy a new car, especially if you have the money, you should walk into a Mercedes dealership, look at all this kind of stuff, and say, the fact you're doing this on any car tells me I don't want to do this from any car you sell, and turn around and walk away and go somewhere else. That's what everybody should do that. And when they start losing significant sales because people are like, $100 a month. And I got news for you. I don't know. The people who would pay $109,000 for a car, I'm not sure if they're going to want to pay $100 a month to go faster. And basically, it is a change in acceleration by 20 to 24%. Increases the time from 0 to 60 by about 0.8 or 0.9 seconds. Do we really need that? I mean, I know I was... somewhere, I forget where I was now. I think it was. I think when I was in New York as a teenager, we saw an old hippie van, and it had a bumper sticker. It said 0 to 60 in 15 minutes. I'm telling you, that's the way to go. I should get that in the back of my van and then just start going really slow on roads and be like, oh. But with that, though, I never really saw the idea of, I got to go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Why? So you can crash into the car you don't see coming on the road? 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, I promise you, the deer is going to jump out before you way faster than that. Okay? But yeah, let me know if you'd pay an extra $100 a month for a subscription service to go faster in your car by less than a second. I'm going to go less than a second faster. Let me know. But not to be outdone, Tesla, see, this is grand genius on Elon Musk's. I mean, I started the thing saying, hey, we're going to run this like Elon Musk. I want your vote. Elon Musk, on one hand, is over here on Twitter causing all sorts of chaos in the world. Should we bring back Donald Trump? And then the whole internet goes, breaks. Should we bring back Alex Jones? And now, if you haven't noticed his latest poll, should we bring back anybody who's not spotted or broken the law? I wonder if that includes Alex Jones, because he didn't actually break any laws. The internet's about to break. But meanwhile, he's causing all this distraction over here, and we're not paying attention to what he's doing over here at Tesla anymore, because I gotta say, guys, I still love ripping on Tesla every chance I get. You tell me Tesla runs over little children because it doesn't see it in the streets, I'm reporting that, and we did. Well, now Tesla extends the full self-driving access to anyone in North America who requests it. See, Elon Musk wants chaos in the internet. Now he wants chaos in the roads. Now he wants chaos in the skies with planting satellites. Is he not the evil guy of the world? I don't know. It's making me wonder, should he shave his head and start dressing like Jeff Bezos? I mean, he looks like more like Lex Luthor right now, and probably is more like Lex Luthor right now. But I don't know. Elon Musk, he's just subtly doing things. I'm going to subtly break the internet over here. I'm going to subtly break the roads over here. And so we do know that the full self-driving hasn't worked well. We've seen many cases where it has rolled over things, hit things, done weird lane changing type things. The only saving grace is it costs $15,000. Unfortunately, I think that might be something a lot of people already had paid for in advance, so they can just turn it on. So now we can just turn on full self-driving and let the Teslas just take over the road. This is the plan Elon Musk has to destroy the world. It was destroying the internet through Twitter. He's going to destroy the roads through the Teslas. He's going to destroy the space with SpaceX. And then he's going to run in that boring company, trying a giant thing right under the bottom of the whole country, and the whole nation's going to collapse under it. And then he's going to sit over there and go, I am Musk. That's my thought, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm just having fun with this one. This is not going to be a good thing. We're going to see a massive increase in Tesla crashes as full self-driving, because full self-driving still does not drive very well, just so you know. And it's not like you can set it and then, go to sleep. And a lot of people are going to set it and go to sleep because they think it's going to just drive them home. It's not designed for that. Amazon Alexa is a colossal failure, according to one report, on pace to lose $10 billion this year. Guys, I know exactly why this is. For 18 months, I have been in this van, and I have not said, hey, Alexa, order unicorn meat, confirmed, in a long time. I'm telling you, guys. I'm telling you. So Amazon Alexa is a colossal failure, on pace to lose $10 billion this year. Layoffs reportedly hit Alexa team hard as the company's biggest money loser. It's almost like people don't want a perpetually listening AI thing that is grabbing your voice prints, storing it in the systems, giving data police, and shipping it off to weirdos in third world countries for full-fledged analysis, which I never quite got. You're going to send our voice prints to Alexa, to a third world nation, to interpret if Alexa is doing anything. Why don't you send it to a group of people who speak English as, I don't know, their first language? Kind of reminds me of that Chinese professor I had in college who told me I didn't know how to talk. Me not think you know how to talk. I'm raised in this country. I didn't know the lady was talking about. It was a computer science course. She can't differentiate between RAM and ROM. Every instance. This is a SFPD ROM, and this is the ROM, the one of process memory. This is the ROM, and this is the ROM. Thank you. Half the class failed simply because he didn't know what she was talking about. Excuse me, not how to speak. That's the problem with American education. The computer science department, though, was completely screwed up. I actually, never. I'm not going to tell that story. We're already going over time here. All right. Basically the coolness of your voice activated devices is wearing off. The fad is failing, and people are starting to realize, you know what, guys, maybe this isn't worth it. And so they're losing it. Good riddance, Alexa. Maybe we just don't need that kind of stuff. So anybody using iCloud on Windows devices, you might have seen other people's photos and sit there and go, did I take that picture? How hoppin' was that party on Friday night? I should have stayed home and watched the weekly news roundup instead. But no, you're not having an identity crisis. There could be strangers' photos in your iCloud photos. Great! So iCloud photos are going to send somebody else's pictures in mine. I don't want other people's pictures. I have seen the consequences that this society has. I don't want to log into my iPhone. Even worse, I don't want my kid logging into the Windows computer, looking at all the cool vacation pictures, and find out that they cross-contaminated somebody's homemade smut into my iCloud account. No, thank you. It's just a little bug. Don't worry. We're aware that some people's photos are getting inside of your iCloud account. Great. Thank you. How could this possibly happen? Good morning, Craig. iCloud for Windows apps are reporting some fairly bizarre glitches with photo and video content when accessing. Great. There's no accident here. Some weirdo back in at Apple sitting here toggling switches. How do I get this guy's stuff? I know this person makes bad photos on the phone. I've been tracking it. I got to get those pictures. It wasn't everybody. It was only certain devices, and it was only certain iPhones. So the latest iPhone 13 Pro, 14 Pro were the most bizarre instances recorded, and the forum was the apparent intersection of other users' photos into frames of their own video. I'm thinking Fight Club, there's a good wholesome video and he posts the one frame in the middle of the wholesome family video. Come on, guys. Is that what's going on? Like, how does that even happen? How do you even intersect a random photo into a frame of your video? Is Tyler Durden working at Apple? My cat's looking at me strange. He's like, dude, what is this? Classic switch to Linux here? Yes. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Issues yet to be officially confirmed, although many users have reported it already. Here's your best cloud storage picks. Please don't tell me iCloud. Oh, Lord. All right. Well, just in case you need to end it all, San Francisco police are proposing using robots capable of deadly force. San Francisco, if you just enforce and understand the broken window effect, arrest people for small crimes, and then keep them in jail, and they're not going to be there to do the large crimes. All of these big cities are falling apart not because of, wow, where did these murderers come from? Well, it's the fact that when they've lived a life of crime, and you keep on letting them out, they get bolder. Everybody knows this. There was a case, it was only like a month or two ago, where police ended up, I can't remember if I know the kid, 14-year-old kid, shoots a gun at police. They end up arresting him. He'd already had like 200 and something felony crimes under his belt. 14 years old. Maybe you lock the kid up for the next 30 years and don't let him back into society. Just a thought. It's like, oh, I get, how can we possibly lock up this kid for all life? Okay. He's only 14. He's already had shooting at police, sexual assault, rape, grand theft auto. He's 14. I have the list on my other computer. It's massive. It's like, what? 14 years old. 200 something crimes. Dude, lock the kid up. Throw her the key. Don't even let him out at 18. Like, 25. 25. And then monitor him for the next 15 years. He has lost the privilege to roam freely in our society. So because our society is getting so bad, we got to figure out how to escalate this out. So yeah, let's just get robots capable of deadly force to roam the streets of San Francisco. I'm not sure if this is going to be an improvement on this situation in San Francisco or if it's going to be like a whole RoboCop breakdown situation, This is just a draft. It's not fully confirmed yet. It outlines how the police department proposes its use of the collection of robots, 17 in total, although 12 are not operational. Yeah, well, they are spending $5 million and taking 3 years, there's $12 million and spending 3 years to build a single bathroom in San Francisco. The Empire State Building was built in 19 months. It's going to take San Francisco 3 years to build a bathroom. So sure, let's just spend millions of dollars on 12 non-operational robots. Sure. But then we got 5 of them that are operational and roaming the streets with miniguns. Sure. The remote control devices generally used for area inspection and bomb disposal. The police spokesperson told the Mission Local the department wants to use them for training, stimulations, criminal apprehensions, critical incidents, extingent circumstances, execute a warrant during suspicious device harassments, accusing to the proposal. The robots will have optional weapon systems, according to The Verge. Model F5A can load shotgun shells, often used in bomb detonation. The Quintion Talon 2 can be weaponized. A model line in use by the U.S. Army can be modified to add machine guns and grenade launchers. Great! I don't know. Maybe this is a reason to go visit San Francisco again. The thing's going to be rolling down the streets, rolling over these homeless dead guys, crawling over the fossilized poop and the drug needles, executing people with grenade launchers in the street. Police is going to blow the whole place up. It'll actually be an improvement. I think San Francisco turning into an actual grenade launcher, autonomous robot war zone might actually be an improvement to how San Francisco looks right now. Thank you, Nancy. Version of the document has been approved by the Board of Supervisors. It awaits the decision of the full board next week. They did not immediately respond from questions from The Guardian, but a department spokesperson told The Verge it did not currently have any sort of specific plan in place regarding the robot's use of deadly force. They deem a circumstance would be required such force to be rare and exceptional. Next time somebody's roaming around the streets of San Francisco in underwear with a hammer, I guess. Well, if you'd like to help support the channel, we do use affiliates today on Highlight Linode, tlm.li/Linode. I'm using my restreaming servers built on Linode right now. I'm doing this stream here, recording it, and then streaming it out to 5 separate platforms with a simple Nginx server over on Linode. I'm also using it for Nextcloud servers, hosting some client websites, and a bunch of other fun little cute infrastructure things like VPNs and such like that. Using my affiliate code here, you get $100 in credit for 60 days, which you can use to spin up as many Linodes as you would like, test it out, see what all it can do for you, keep what you want at the end of 60 days, and then pay their relatively small fees to keep everything running as you need. tlm.li/Linode. And with that, guys, let's head on over to SillyVille. And first up in SillyVille, the network crashing leap seconds are about to be abandoned by 2035. But don't worry. It's only a fraction of a second, but it's going to take us, 12 years to get rid of. It's all right. But at least for a century, we'll be fine. Come on, guys. Who's doing this? The world's going to end by 2030. Haven't you guys been listening to like the WEF or something? I don't know. But, with that being said, though, the leap seconds are going to be abandoned. It's just too problematic. It's too unpredictable. Just be better. Like, let's just evaluate the end of each year. Let the atomic clocks just determine what we need to do, and just stop time for a second. Fraction of a second or something by the end of the time. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We figured out the idea of the leap years in 2,000 years ago. We can survive. We can survive the leap second for a while. So Well, being that this is being recorded the day after Thanksgiving, this line is over. This is just for you guys for next year to shuffle around in the back of your mind that if you're going off to Thanksgiving dinner and you have these horrible things called carnivores there who are eating the flesh of turkeys and hams, it's triggering you. It's so triggering you because you are a vegan. There was a hotline for plant-based eaters. It is the emotional support hotline. Everything's going to be okay. Yeah, spending Thanksgiving with totally non-plant-based family can cause a lot of feelings. But this year, the Oatly Emotional Support Hotline for plant-based eaters attending traditional meat and dairy-based Thanksgiving dinners. It is at your service. Call now for free emotional support, which may or may not include positive affirmations, a motivational locker room speech, a blank audio void to scream into, the soothing sounds of jazz, or more. plus live human support on 11/24. Even if you're likely the only plant-based eater within a 100-mile radius, you will not feel alone on the big day. Live humans will be standing by on November 24th to help you talk it out in real time from 3 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so that you can easily get through the unwanted feelings or awkward conversations that may pop up while passing the animal-based gravy. Yes. This is probably going to be a thing next year. Hopefully they extend their hours. Thanksgiving is over. The Christmas season is here. I mean, I was seeing Christmas displays up to a month or so ago. But holiday spam is here. It is here to save the day. Spam just launched figgy pudding flavor for Christmas. And they have a song. They have a song. And I completely forgot to test my desktop audio, so hopefully it works. But you can get in here and you can get the figgy pudding spam. Let's see, is my audio working? Come on.
The makers of Spam present We Wish You a Figgy Christmas.
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a fantastic New Year. Bring us some figgy pudding. Bring us some figgy pudding.
Wait, what is figgy pudding?
I don't know, and I don't want to know. I've never eaten spam in my life. I don't and plan on starting now. Yeah, there you go. That might be about what I look like trying to eat spam. That is what I look like trying to eat Scrapple. Just the thought of it. Blah. So yeah, figgy pudding is now a flavor for spam, so you can go ahead and look ahead for that this holiday season to cheer up the world. Well, if you'd like to help support the channel, we do have a locals page, SwitchedToLinux.locals.com. You can join us on over there, and we actually do have a live chat going right now. We need to get more folks over there, though. We need to get more folks over there. But anyway, you can join us on over there at locals. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching this video from SwitchedToLinux. This channel would not be possible without the backing of the program supporters scrolling on the screen now. You can be a supporter at Patreon at patreon.com/TOMM or at thinklifemedia.com. I also want to thank the open source community who creates such excellent software that makes producing this show possible. Please remember to support your software communities. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoy switching to Linux.